Welcome to Everyday with Jesus for September 28th. Swallowing fog. This should be interesting. Hebrews 11:34. Let's look that up. Hebrews 11 is called the Hall of Faith, kind of like the Hall of Fame, but the Hall of Faith, and it just talks about all the people who had great faith in Jesus. If you've never read Hebrews 11, take a moment and read Hebrews 11. It's awesome. But we're going to start in verse 34. Actually, I'm just going to back up to 32 because I love to give you extra verses. And what more shall I say? I do not have time to talk about Gideon, Barak, Samson, Japheth, David, Samuel, and the prophets, who, through faith, conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised, who shut the mouths of lions, quenched the fury of the flames, and escaped the edge of the sword, whose weakness was turned to strength. Women received back their dead, raised to life again. Others were tortured and refused to be released so they might gain a better resurrection. In a sermon on this text, Charles Haddon Spurgeon said, "When I rise as on eagle's wings in joyous rapture, I feel right glad to be capable of the blissful excitement. Yet if you soar to the skies, you are very apt to drop below sea level. He that can fly can faint. If you are a creature that can be excited and that can be depressed, and worse still, if you happen to have been born on a foggy day and to have swallowed so much of that fog that you have found it shading your spirit many a time ever since, then you can only be strong by faith. The cure for depression is faith," said Spurgeon. "Settle this in your heart. Whether I am up or down, the Lord Jesus Christ is the same. Whether I sing or whether I sigh, the promise is true, and the promiser is faithful. If you will stand firm in Jesus Christ, even in your weakness, you will be made strong." We are emotional creatures, and some of our emotions are difficult to manage. But God's promises aren't emotional. They are solid, stable, firm, strength imparting, and true. The Lord will strengthen you in your weakness today. That is really great. And I love so much Hebrews 11. And if you ever do get depressed, just read that because you can see all the people. And, they didn't all have easy lives, right? They had to fight through a lot of battles and had a lot of hard times and depression, but God would always lift them up because God is faithful. So I hope today that you have that strong faith in Jesus, that no matter what you're going through, He is with you, He has a plan for you, and He's going to be standing there right by your side. Have a faith-filled day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. You can order your own copy of the Everyday with Jesus devotional book by going to davidjeremiah.org or by calling Turning Point at 877-998-0222. And I would love to answer any questions you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. And I hope you go out and shine for Him today. See you tomorrow.